I think all of you are following the NCERT books, and now we are on the second page and we are now discussing the topic 10.2, that is the spherical mirror. And from the previous years, from the previous classes, we know that mirrors are of two types, okay, plane mirror and the curved mirror. Spherical mirror is one type of curved mirror. It follows the spherical symmetry, okay. What is of this type? We just drawing this thing, and step by steps we just try to understand what is the spherical mirrors and what are the points of identification of the spherical mirrors. How is it? Let us see. It is a sphere. Obviously, we cannot draw the sphere on a plane. Sphere is a 3D figure. Here we can draw a 2D figure. Here this section represents the sphere. Okay. So this is the point O. What you can say, this is the center of the sphere. Okay. Now, if I made a spherical mirror, I made a mirror which is the part of this sphere. If I made a mirror which is the part of this sphere, or in other words we can say this mirror is a part of the sphere of center C. Okay. So this mirror is called the spherical mirror, okay, which is we can say it is bent inward like this way, okay, like this way, like my hand, it is bent inward. So we can say this thing as the concave mirror. It is also part of a sphere, okay. So for this type of mirror, this is the center, okay. And obviously if I make the inward surface, so obviously we have a possibility to find the outward surface, the bulge surface we can say. If I say this is an sphere, okay, here I am, just consider geometrically, I just make this type of mirror. So this one is bulged and this one is just pointing, curving inward. So here also we can say C is the center of that sphere, okay. Actually these spheres are we have not get, actually we get the mirrors, but we can imagine the spheres. That's why I am drawing these things as dotted. Here this surface is polished and here this surface is polished, okay. Polished means in the case of producing or forming the mirrors, basically the surfaces are polished by silver or aluminium or some metals which produces very good reflection, which are very good reflectors. So using these type of reflectors, we have made these two type of mirrors. So C is the center of this sphere and C is the center of this sphere. If you are looking towards this mirror and if you are looking towards this mirror from this side, clear? Because conventionally when I am drawing the ray diagrams, I accepted it internationally also. I have also accepted this thing, that is the light ray is always coming from left to right. The light ray is also coming from left to right in that direction. So obviously when the surface of the mirror is like this, then the reflection from the mirror is possible. Similarly, if the surface of the mirror is like this and this surface is polished, then obviously reflection is possible. But if I send the light from this side, reflection from this mirror and this mirror is not possible, okay. So I have drawn these two figures keeping one thing in mind, following the convention that the light ray is moving from left to right, and we are forwarding all of the diagrams like this way. I follow this convention. So one term that I want to say here, that is the center of curvature. Okay, these two spherical mirrors, the part of the spheres, okay, and the center of this sphere is called the center of curvature. Okay, so here the center of curvature can be denoted by capital C. So how can we write down the center of curvature? We can say the mirror which is a part of a sphere, the center of that sphere is called the center of curvature of the spherical mirror. Okay, if it is a sphere, then obviously it have to be a radius here also, and obviously here also it have to be a radius, and the radius of that imaginary sphere of which the mirror is a part is called the radius of curvature. So we know another term, that is radius of curvature. After that, since I am talking about this mirror surface, it is looking like this. So obviously it have a middle point like this. If you take a spoon, then obviously this curved surface have a middle point here also, and if I take this as a surface, this thing as a surface, then here it have some middle point like this. The middle point of this curved spherical surface is called the pole. Is called the pole of the mirror. If I want to represent it here, then obviously this point is called the pole of the mirror, and this point is called the pole of the mirror. So what is pole? The midpoint of the spherical refracting surface of the mirror is called the pole of the mirror. Next thing that I am going to discuss, that is called the principal axis. It is called the principal axis. Okay, basically this principal axis is nothing but a straight line. Principal axis is nothing but a straight line. Okay, so to draw a straight line, how many points we have need? To draw a straight line, we need 2 points, this point and this point. If we connect these 2 points, we can draw a straight line. This is the minimum criteria of drawing a straight line. Okay, so here is 2 points, one is O and another is C. If we connect these 2 points, then we get a straight line. If we connect these 2 points, we will get a straight line, and if we extend it after that, in the both ways, then this thing is called the principal axis. For our convenience, okay, we just take it as the x-axis. So if anyone say what is the principal axis, we will say it is x prime O x. It is x prime O x. Similarly here, if we connect the pole and the center of curvature, we get a straight line, and if we produce it in the 2 ways, if we extend it, if we can extend it up to infinity, and that thing is called the principal axis. And this thing is called the principal axis. Okay, so from now what we have discussed till now, that is spherical mirror of 2 types, this type of mirror and this type of mirror. what is the name of this type? If the light enters to, we can say, in the cave. Okay, so I can name this mirror as concave. This mirror is called the concave mirror. So, but here it also have a bulge type of surface, and this type of mirror is called the convex mirror. Okay, both of the concave mirror and the convex mirror have the center of curvature, maybe not in the same type, but there's we can say they have the similarity, and not say the symmetry, but we can say there is lots of similarity here. It has the center of curvature, it also has the center of curvature. Both are the part of a sphere. Both have a radius, and that is called the radius of curvature. Here it is the radius of curvature, here it is the radius of curvature. Both have a middle point of the reflecting surface, and that is referred as the pole. Here it is the pole, and here it is the pole. If we connect the center of curvature and the pole, we get a straight line if we extend it in the both ways, and that thing is called the principal axis. That thing is called the principal axis. Okay, so here is the principal axis x prime ox, and here is the principal axis x prime ox. So in both the cases there is principal axis. Okay, there is a lots of similarity. In the next lecture we will get another some points, we can say the ABCDs of dealing the image constructions of the mirror. Okay, so just note it down. I am advising you that you just copy these things in your copy by writing own handwritten note. This is in recorded mode, so you can pause the video. Okay, several times you can listen it again. Okay, and this and just note it down in your copy. Okay, so this way you just make the handwritten notes, because handwritten notes at the end, that the time of exam, it is very beneficial for each and every student. So I am just helping you here to read the textbook, the NCERT book, what are the details here, but you have to make your own notes also. That is very important. Thank you all of you.